So we're playing as a warrior. Okay, so we'll start right at the beginning. So we'll start at the beginning with the cards. Right. One of the most important things to do in getting better at Hearthstone or understanding Hearthstone is making sure you're picking the right cards, because I see a lot of people that actually play well, but then when it comes to the arena they pick the wrong cards, which definitely lowers their ability to do well. Even some of the very top players, which you might know, are not the best at picking the cards, I feel. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to explain what all the cards do and their sort of strengths and which one we're going to pick. Was that some milk? It was some milk, yes. So okay, so Secret Keeper. 1 for a 1/2, that's obviously not amazing. And it says whenever a secret's played, gain +1/+1. We're a warrior, we have no secrets. It does work from your opponent's secrets, but to be honest, as we're not a warrior, that's not a card we want. Injured Blade Master, 3 for a 4/7, but he deals 4 damage to himself. So 3 for a 4/3. That's pretty good because he has more stat points than his cost. For example, if you add 4 plus 3, that's 7 for 3. So that means that he's quite good value in his stat point range, and because he can be healed, he's really good. This guy, 1 for a 1/2, very much like the Secret Keeper. He has a battle cry that says remove 1 durability from your opponent's weapon. While it's not the worst card in the world, it's really not what you need in Arena, unless the other picks are worse. One thing to always remember is you're not thinking like, is this card good overall? You're thinking really comparing like out of the choices you have. It's always the best available for what's out of the choices given to you. So if all 3 are terrible, you do have to choose one. That's one thing you have to remember. Anyway, so first choice, Injured Blade Master. Really strong card. Okay, Inner Rage, 0 cost, means that it's free. Deal 1 damage and give it +2 attack. The +2 attack's permanent, not just a 1 turn thing. Like in Magic the Gathering, a lot of those things would be 1 turn. Anyway, so that's what that does. Obviously good for buffing your guys that have high health, to give them, you know, extra damage so that they can kill things. Okay, 5/5 for 5, very average stats, but he has stealth. What stealth does is means that it's stealthed, which means it cannot be targeted by spells while stealthed. It can't be targeted by battle cries either while stealthed, which means that it's very likely to stay around for a turn. The only way it's going to die is through collateral damage like AoE. Something like, you know, Twisting Nether or Flame Strike with spell power. So he's very good. What makes him so good is the fact that, like I say, he's got stealth, which means he stays around. You play him on turn 5 and he will be there on turn 6, so you will get to kill something with him, or use it to sort of apply damage to the face. And if there is a situation where you don't really want to attack with him, you can leave him stealthed, he won't unstealth himself. The Charger, very good. 4 for a 4/3, so same cost, same stats as this guy in a way, but costs more. That's because he has charge, which means he can attack on the turn he comes into play, which is very valuable for getting rid of things that, like for example a Mana Tide Totem that's a 0/3 that's really influential. This can get rid of it fast. But we're going to take the Tiger because there's a lot of mages around, so you really want to think, what if I'm going to face a mage? That's how I draft. Okay, so 3 choices here, obviously, of course. Anyway, the 4/3 Charger, which I mentioned before, he's actually pretty good. Even though his stat points aren't the best, the fact that he has charge actually makes him pretty good. Execute, destroy a damaged minion. So any minion that has taken any damage where his health will be red, to say that it's slightly lower than what it could be, means that it's damaged, which means that you can kill it with this. And Heroic Strike gives your hero +4 attack this turn. So out of these 3, I would probably choose between the Execute and the Kor'kron Elite. I think we'll go with the Kor'kron Elite first because we don't have any synergy for this. What I mean by that is we don't have any cards that deal like 1 point of damage, or have like a Whirlwind that deals 1 damage to everything or anything like that, so that we'd have to run a minion in to get him executed anyway. So we'll actually just take another good minion instead. Okay, so this guy 4 for a 2/4. His stat points are very low.